Hello, and welcome to the Lavelle Time Works YouTube channel. We are continuing work on our Omega 1152 movement. I'm going to be doing some reassembly, and I'm going to be doing it in sections, in phases, as it were. I'm going to be following along with the tech sheet that I have, laid out the parts that I need, keep everything simple. I don't have to worry about any extra parts, mixing and matching, stuff going flying. This is what we're working on right here. This is going to be phase one. It's going to be the start. Basically working on the keyless works here. So let's get started. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. So we're going to start off with the winding. This is what actually winds the mainspring, well, part of it. Our sliding pinion. Now, again, I'm following the tech sheet, and I want to follow it to a T. I've got slightly different oils and greases, and I'm going to take some creative liberties when it comes to lubrication here. Now, according to this tech sheet, the teeth don't receive any lubrication at all. I don't think that's necessarily as true as they're saying. So I am going to just take a little bit of blue grease here. Tech sheet calls for 9501. I've got 9504. I'm just going to put a little teeny bit there. And then they do want some on the side wall of the sliding pinion there. So how this is all going to work, suppose I can do this kind of on camera for you. I'm just putting some more blue grease on the stem here. How this is going to work, got this opening here. Don't mind all of the blue grease. Go. It is also very early for me right now. Jam-packed weekend. See if we can't hold this in here better. It's always awkward trying to get this lined up here. There we go. I think I have to flip over this movement holder. I just put the main plate in here. How did that fall out? Yeah, I just put this main plate in this holder. I thought this side would hold nicely, you know, as its name implies. Um, oh boy. Sorry, I've gone a little rogue there. Everything is held in place. Yeah, let's flip this movement holder over again. It's got two sides. There we go. That's holding in place. Everything's in place there. All right, we're back on track. Hopefully that's the only real hiccup we have. So again, this wants a little bit of blue grease on the side wall of the sliding pinion. Okay. So there's that. We've got our setting lever. That's up next. Again, I'm trying to follow this all in order. Now, if this were me, I would assemble the gear train first, make sure that it runs, then do this step with the keyless works and everything. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue grease up there. Oh, wrong font. I was like, why is that not fitting? Here we go. And apparently, you don't put any blue grease on the shaft of the setting lever, which to me, I personally would. But if it says to not, I'm going. That one I'll leave alone, which again seems weird to me. But that's what they want. That's what they'll get. We got our yoke. I did do some cleanup on the parts. As you can see, there's still some marks and everything. I have some polishing tools on the way for like a flex shaft, like a Dremel, just like little mini polishing pieces. When I get those in, I'm going to be taking this watch apart again, cleaning it, and cleaning it again, I should say. And I will be going through on spots like that. I can get it to focus. So it's all clean, but if I can just kind of polish up some of the spots where there was like that little bit of surface rust and everything. I want it's not enough to functionally change the watch. So I should be able to run this all, make sure that it runs nicely. And then if I do have to order more parts, I will know now instead of waiting for the polishing parts to clean it, then to assemble it, and then realize that I need parts later. So if all I need to do is figure out if I need parts, I'll do it now. A little backwards, sure. So we are putting stuff on the face that hits the setting lever there. There we go. That all cleaned up. I'm still making adjustments to OBS. I'm shifting cameras and stuff around. Still haven't gotten around to the white balance. Like I said, there's a menu on this thing. You guys can't really see. I don't even know what I just hit. Here, maybe this will tell me. And that just takes me out of the menu. Never mind. uh, anyway, here we are. Next, we got this spring setup here, and I kind of like it. It's not just a spring. It's, you know, a little kind of like a plate that you screw down here. I quite like. I was just worried I was facing this the wrong way and everything, but it really only fits one way. So. And again, no lubrication on this part, which, you know, you do want to lubricate moving parts and everything. But apparently not on that. I would think that would be a connection you'd want to lubricate. A little bit of grease, but it says no, so we're not doing it. Okay. Is there a piece of plastic on the end of the stick here, whatever you want to call it? Okay. We've got our first bit of oil. Want some there. And then it's at a fine amount. Fine amount on the sides there. And I did get some on the top, so I'm going to back in and clean that up, and then clean up around here too. There we go. After that, obviously no, that one doesn't go there. You go here. So I feel like there's supposed to be lubrication on this post. Yep. So this wants it on the. Well, it wants it on the wheel, on the inside of the wheel. So I'm just gonna lubricate the post. It's just. Oh, I would do it. Where'd we go? That one there. And again, a lot of it pulled up on the top. I'll just go in and dab it off. There we go. Last bit for this section of excuse me, I should be muting my microphone there. Last bit for section 1. That's going to be kind of our setting lever spring, as it were, or the click, not the lever or the spring, the click. All right, we got kind of a double here. We are going to, right in the right in the nook there. Then we're going to take this wheel. Well, I guess you can call it a wheel. It's got two. As you can see there, there's an upper and a lower, and then in the middle there's like a little channel. See if I can do this with some sense of grace there. There we go. And again, there's a little bit of surface rust right here. I did go after it with some pegwood. I don't want anything too abrasive. Like I said, I've got some polishing stuff on the way. So we'll be doing this all again. Of course, when I redo it, I'll post another video. If you guys want to see it ultra double cleaned. But you know, most importantly for me is just making sure that this all runs. Line this all up. I'm gonna get the screws in first, and then we're gonna worry about the click spring. Click spring. I don't know the exact names of them. It's one of those things. Like I know what the pieces are. I know what they do. Never bothered to learn the full proper names, and every company's got their own spin on it too. Because you know they do them all a little bit different, whatever they're doing. All right, so those are not fully tight, just enough so that nothing's gonna move out on me. Grab some glue grease. The other oil change that I have is I use HP 1300 instead of, I think it calls for Molykote D5 or something like that. I'm sorry, Mobius D5. Why am I saying Molykote? Yeah, they want Mobius D5. I use HP 1300, which is the red lubricant, the red oil. What else we got? Mobius 9415, which is a grease just for the pallet stones. Luber. I've got that around here somewhere. Yeah, that's what I use for the barrel. And Mobius 9010, which is the blue stuff. That one I do use the same, which is weird. They've got different colors for it now, different fluorescent greens and blues and whatever it may be. Excuse me. Anyway, back to this. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for watching this. If you see me doing something just obnoxiously wrong, go ahead and let me know. But be kind about it. Be civil, please. That's all I ask. There we go. So that is this section done. So this would be our winding state. Now let's say we had a mainspring with the ratchet click. Before our date setting right there. And that will be for the timekeeping. Clean this wheel up too. Oh, there's still a hidden spot right there. Oh, no, that's part of the wheel, I think. What the heck? Again, this is all going to get cleaned again. Like I said, once I get that polishing stuff in. Just as gentle as I can be on some of these rough spots. But yeah, everything is functioning as it should there. That's a good sign. And that'll be it for this part, phase 1. Again, I'm following the text sheet I have and using vernacular and terminology and everything. Well, some of it from that. So that'll be this side. Next episode, if you guys happen to stick around, and please check out the rest of the series. Make sure you guys subscribe. Check out everything else that's going on. Videos of different movements that I'll be working on and watches for sale. If you got something you want fixed, let me know. Subscribe. We will be doing the gear train. So everything on this side, well, most everything, to get the watch into a running state. Should be exciting. Should be fairly straightforward. So stick around and stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching. Been Lavelle Time Works. Again, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.